Hello YouTube, this is the Frenchman coming at you with another mask video. This is the actual Kanohi alavasa. Anybody can make one, of course, if you're willing to cut up bionicle masks and mold them and have the money to go out and buy the stuff needed to make the mold and then cast it. This is cast out of normal casting rosin. If anybody knows pretty strong casting rosin, I would more than welcome you to give me some advice about it. This is actually the very first mask I've ever cast, and as you can tell, it actually turned out pretty good. But there were some small details, like the fact that when it gets too hot, it's pretty malleable. If you know how to fix that, I would more than appreciate it. But this was made by taking the top part of a Kanohi krill and the bottom part from a Kanohi, from the Matao mask that I usually use. But it gave me the result that I wanted to see. You can tell that the mask is kind of not as opaque as it should be for a rosin mask, because unfortunately for the release technique that I used with it, I had painted the original mask because I was hoping that I wouldn't have to cast it, but I ended up did, and it left paint behind in the mold, so the paint that was left behind was caught up in the rosin. And then I tried to paint it with some red here. As you can tell, it actually looked pretty cool before I had tried to turn it into red, because I had found some dye from a previous attempt to cast a mask, and it kind of turned it into like a bluish color, but yeah, that didn't work out so well. But like I said, it actually turned out pretty good for a casting, but like I said, when it gets too hot, it's not real stiff. So if anybody knows how to harden the masks, yeah, I would really appreciate it if y'all could tell me if there was a way to harden it. As you can see here up on the eyes, there's some extra shiny parts. What had happened where there were some air bubbles that got caught in the rosin and underneath the eyes, so yeah, they didn't mold. The rosin hardened with the air bubbles there, so what I had to do is I had to go back with some extra pieces of rosin that I cut off, and with some Loctite glue I fit them together as best I could. It actually turned out pretty good for the most part. But that is the actual Kanohi alavasa for you. If anybody knows a professional mask maker, that I highly recommend you give me that link as well, if you would please. And subscribe to my channel. Thank you.